Once again, it has been an eventful year. I switched career paths from teaching to game making, underwent a couple of major surgeries, got married, and even made a few games that may be worth playing. I can't help but be optimistic about the year that was and the years that will be. As is tradition, allow me to share with you some of my favorite PlayStation Network games from 2015. I would love it if you wanted to discuss. Use the comments section of this post, send me an email, or get at me on Twitter. We can chop it up even if you completely disagree with everything on this list. And without further ado, here are my top 5 in no particular order. Nova 111. Once or twice a year, I play a game that reminds me why I play games at all. It could be gameplay mechanics, as was the case for 2011's Might and Magic Clash of Heroes, sound design, as in 2012's Sound Shapes, controls, like 2013's Guacamelee, or some magical combination of varying genres, a la 2014's Velocity 2X. This year, I was shocked by Nova 111, which seemed to come out of nowhere from Funktronic Labs. The elegant blend of real-time and turn-based gameplay yielded several of this year's aha moments for me. Of all the games I played in 2015, this is the one I would recommend without a caveat to anyone, regardless of gaming skill or lack thereof. Do yourself a favor and play through this modestly sized indie hit. I'm sure you won't regret it. N++. 2D platforming has a new king. The physics-based controls, the minimalist aesthetic, the trancy soundtrack, and the tonnage of content all roll together to make a platformer that may very well last you the lifetime of the PS4. I have spent countless mornings trying to perfect levels that only the most skilled players can even dream of beating. I'm currently working my way through the expert row of single-player levels, but there is a whole side of N++ that I haven't had the opportunity to really delve into, the local multiplayer. All levels can be played with up to 4 people, and there are specific puzzle stages that test the cooperation and coordination between you and a buddy. I'm going to be playing this game well into the new year, which I can't say for many other games that released in 2015. Jamestown Plus. I'm a big fan of shmups, and an even bigger fan of local multiplayer. Jamestown Plus combines these two flavors into one totally excellent treat. The campaign is a bit stunted, but the dozens of challenges are tough enough to keep hardcore players interested for a long while. I'm always looking for a friend to help blow up aliens in a 1619 Martian colony. Friend me if you'd want to share play it. Grow Home. Oh, Grow Home. I really enjoyed this game because it encouraged me to discover its crevices. Most games have an explicitly linear path that the player is strung along. Some games make the path implicit, while others struggle with gimmicks to make the player's experience seemingly unique. Grow Home has an objective. Get back to your ship, to your mother. That's not what the game is all about, though. It's about climbing around a lush world full of fantastical flora and fauna, finding your way as a simple droid. This is one of the few games I played this year where you can't kill or shoot anything. I'm glad about that. Numa, Breath of Life. Making a puzzle game is tough. There's a balance that designers have to meet in order to make the game challenging, rewarding, and playable. Numa, Breath of Life achieves such a balance. It's a beautiful piece that explores the philosophical implications of playing video games and of life in general. Think the construct scene in The Matrix, then lengthen that to about 3 hours of interactive gameplay. Give it a go if you're in a pensive mood.